This has come down to exactly the clutchest, closest moment. Every single one of the matches for the rest of tonight will matter so much for the fate of all of these players.
Yeah, what a Cinderella story for kind of all of these players, and especially Manny. Manny needs this more than anyone. But in order for Manny to even have a chance, he has to have Predator. Not only does Predator have to lose to Bdon, but then Manny himself has to be the one to send him out the door. Otherwise, Manny's hopes are dashed.
Yeah, and that'll be tough, but we're not going to be seeing that quite yet, as actually Josh had a chance to talk to Flappy Sammy Hammy, who barely won the tiebreaker match to qualify for top 4 in the LA region, so let's take a look at that.
Hey, Hometown Heroes, I'm joined by Emperor Flappy, who just secured his spot in the Los Angeles region for GameStop Hometown Heroes. First of all, Mr. Flappy, aka Sammy Hammy, how you feeling right now?
I'm feeling, pretty good with myself. You know, I've pretty much spent every week trying to get all my points and try to make the finals, and it's really hard because there's so many good players in our region, and I didn't officially make top 4, but I still figured out a way to make it, and I'm pretty happy about that. So.
Well, let's talk about that last match that you just played. You were up against Acid for the tiebreaker. It was a Batman versus Batman matchup, and you were able to take the victory, but it was pretty close. What was the preparation going into that match, and what were the feelings coming out of it?
I have good experience in the matchup because of Nubcakes. He helped me out with the matchup. And, I always feel comfortable going against Acid. We play a lot, so we both know each other really well. So I didn't really have any nerves going into that. But I feel good. I was able to solidify the win, so yeah, I feel good about that.
Let's talk about last week. It seemed like you were having some trouble closing out a lot of these matches that were going to almost all 5 games. What was it about last week that allowed you to either change up your strategy or refocus on what you're doing that allowed you to take the win against Acid today?
I think I was just, last week I was not feeling comfortable at all. I thought it was my last chance, so I was really nervous. But this week, I was feeling a lot better. I only had to do 1 match, so yeah.
So you made it. You only had to do 1 match. You got the victory. You made it. Moving on to the regional finals for Los Angeles, what is going to be your preparation before Saturday, and do you have any shout-outs for your friends or fans?
Yeah, I'd like to give a shout-out to the whole AZ, Arizona fighting game community. They're pretty much the reason that I'm able to compete at a good level. And sorry, what was the other question?
Your preparation going into the finals for Saturday. Or what are your thoughts and feelings going into Saturday for the finals?
Oh yeah, pretty much I'll just be practicing online with whoever. My clan Emperor. They're gonna be helping me out a lot.
All right. Well, best of luck. Congratulations once again, and we'll see you at the GameStop store this Saturday.
All right. Thank you.
Your favorite player, Flappy Sammy Hammy.
One of my favorite players out there. No, Sammy's a great guy, and I'm really excited that we're going to be able to see him go to regionals.
Yeah.
Of course, LA was one of the toughest paths out there. There were a lot of great players.
Yeah,
doing
there really were.
With their hands.
There was a lot of great players in the LA region. Osmo not being one of them.
Yeah, unfortunately, but there are a lot of great players in this region too, which is of course what we voted for.
I'm sorry, I throw so much shade his way. He's one of my best friends.
Poor guy, we haven't seen him for a while, but look how close that top 2 was.
Legend, yeah, no.
This, I think, was the only region where we had such a close top 2, both with over 500 points.
Correct.
But then, of course, down below, we have Get Wrecked and Mr. Hectic Gamer, who both closed it out into that top 4. Unfortunately, we didn't get a chance. We're not going to see Fibonacci. And Fibonacci was Brainiac player that I love to see. He won.
Yeah. But it is what it is. Congratulations to the top 4 of Chicago. And Miami is going to be full auto with Viking, actually. So DR Viking and them, that was kind of close as well in this region. And then gross and beyond Toxin with Cyfox just outside.
Yeah, congratulations to Toxin. I know he was really happy. Of course, we got the chance to talk to him
We
last.
did.
And that moves us on to our final 3 matches of the night. And again, like we said before the break, these are the
show,
3
really.
players. Oh yeah, of
This
the,
is it.
of the regular
Of
season.
the regular
as
season,
they
because
say.
we have the regional finals and the finals. So, ladies and gents, this is it.
Yeah, this is it, and this is important because all of these players need these wins if they want to make it into that final spot. It couldn't have played out any better.
No,
Look,
it really
this rank 5,
Shout
rank
outs to
4.
the players for making it happen this way.
Yeah, good job to none of you for, like, I don't know, choking out and like losing when you shouldn't have. But this is exactly what we deserve, and we are going to have Kinetic Predator against Bdon. Now, Predator, he has been one of the top Superman players for a very long time, representing the Northeast region, and then Bdon is a fan favorite Dr. Fate main. And this is a matchup that we haven't seen too much post-patch, where Fate did get a few very small buffs, and...
Oh, what an air-to-air.
Oh yeah, that is one of the best air-to-airs in the entire game. Actually, both of these characters have insane jump 1s for air-to-air.
They do. Nice blocks, a lot of pressure coming out of Predator here. We've seen him use this corner pressure to great effect before. How is Bdon going to deal with it? How is he going to get out of this corner and out of this oppression?
It's looking tough so far. Oh, he walked forward. I don't know what he was trying to do, but right now he's not really gotten a chance to do anything. He's using the interactables as a very nice avoidal of the...
Oh, and that is going to do it though. Meter burn, ground laser.
I said avoidal.
Avoidal? He's been
avoidal.
There's been avoidaling.
I always have that bad habit of saying 2 words together like they're one.
This is an interesting matchup because Superman can kind of deal in a way with the shenanigans that, not shenanigans, but the zoning generally that Fate can put upon him.
He definitely can. He has some of the best aerial mobility in the entire game. And of course, his air lasers are an extremely good check on anybody trying to zone him.
Yeah. Oh, he tried to convert. Nope, nothing there though.
And Bdon has been on the defensive this entire time, but he's managed to avoid a lot of damage. He has blocked so much.
Yeah, which has built so much meter for Superman in return.
Fate will bring you to justice.
Unless I stop you.
And that is what he's trying to do right now. He's trying to stop him from making it to regional finals. Oh, wow, look at this. They're just avoiding each other's zoning.
Oh, okay. Chance, he did use the glyphs.
And Bdon,
Oh, that was beautiful.
going on the offense with an amazing conversion. Oh, instant jump 3. I'm not sure that was supposed to be, but now he's got some corner pressure going on.
Oh, beautiful with punish. And just like that, Bdon has brought it back.
Oh, but he's in a tough situation. Good block, blocks the forward 3 this time. Gets out of there with actually the not very good backdash, but it's looking a lot more even. A dropped conversion that could have been dead.
And Predator is just relentless.
Oh, not quite enough. Oh! Hits him out of the dive bomb.
Oh, and he just wasn't able to jump out of the way of the ground laser.
Yeah, that is such a tough situation to get out of. I mean,
I think
maybe he could
the
have
only thing he could have done is
backdashed it?
backdash, yeah.
I don't even know if you actually can backdash it from that sort of range, just because it's active inside of your
It's
hitbox
quite
for
active,
so
yeah.
long.
Yeah.
But a very smart way to close it out by Kinetic Predator as he takes game 1. Bdon, he was playing so defensive.
So he was defensive, and then we saw an explosion of offense coming out of him towards the end of that game there, but then it was just Predator not letting him get away. He was trying so hard to just kind of reset the distance and the spacing, but he just wasn't able to.
Ooh, and a nice air-to-air, but not able to convert off of a jump back. Nice, good conversion. Bdon, of course, the best at converting.
If you will. Who said Fate doesn't do damage?
Oh, no, I mean, okay, so here's the very interesting thing about Fate, is that while people said that his damage was very low, a lot of it was from a very base conversion that, interestingly enough, we never, ever see from Bdon. Now, you can do a lot of his normals canceled into trait, and then from trait, you do meter burn glyph. And that gives you a wall bounce, which allows you a back 3, and that's a full combo. But he just doesn't ever do it. It's just not in Bdon's kit. He wants to get all the hard conversions, never the easy conversion.
Yeah.
And of course, the easy conversions do a little bit more damage now, but overall, his hard conversions are, they use less meter, and the damage is better. Ooh, I think he could have got the conversion. All right, we're going to see him drop the Onk for pressure. Baits the throw tech. Look at that.
That was with a jump 3. That could have been quite possibly over 350 damage. And this is a completely different game, too.
These air lasers are working out pretty well, but he's going to have to do so much damage. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to bring it all back with air lasers alone.
Oh, what a preemptive.
Yeah, that back two was so good. And there's another one with a great conversion. These are just some free-form combos. He just knows exactly what to do. I mean, you're making fun of how excited I am right now.
No, I'm not,
but
because I'm also just as excited as you.
It's just so great to watch that. And Predator not able to really gain the traction that he had in that first game. Needed to somehow find the momentum and just wasn't able to. We saw him with so many baits, and of course just a few baits in the corner by Superman is infinite damage. But also, Bdon was able to escape the corner considerably faster this time.
And I mean, I've known Predator for a long time. As of you, he's been kind of a stream monster ever since MKX, from what I remember of him. And he's always been a really solid online player, but I am interested to see if he does qualify, how well he does offline, and hopefully it's very well. We'll have to see. But right now, Bdom's in his way, as is CD Manny, if he loses this.
And all of these players doing so well tonight. I mean, the fact that these players are 1-1 in this set alone just shows that they are so close to even. All right, and we're going back to the stage that the first game was played on. Oh, now we are seeing such a tough to deal with defensive tool, the blast after the 3 onks hit, because that means that you can't swing. You know that he can throw those out at any given point in time. Nice, using the trait onks to actually get out of that situation. And again,
this is trouble though.
This is definitely trouble. Nice cross-up, mix-up, and that's gonna be huge damage. Going for the absolute optimal. Look at Bdon's life just melt.
Man, what a decision from Predator.
Wow, that was just 2 mix-ups. 1 opening and then 2 mix-ups, and Bdon's entire life bar has gone the way of Joker in story mode.
Dead.
Exactly.
Gone. But a comeback has been mounted, and this is very even.
It is. Ooh, getting hit by the meter burn portion of the laser. Oh, look at this damage. That is already so much damage. Over half of Bdon's life is gone just from eating lasers. They are not delicious.
No, they are not nutritious either. Oh my god,
oh,
these
no!
are very bad trades.
Look at this. This entire life bar from Bdon is gone from lasers. There has literally not been a single solid hit. Can he end it out that same way? He's standing in the health field, and it looks like it's the meter burn health field because he's getting back quite a lot of life.
It is. Oh, but he just wasn't able to do it.
100% life in a row taken by eye lasers. This, my friends, is Injustice 1. This is something that we've seen many, many times, but not nearly quite as much this time around. Still works out. Of course, Superman, so good at zoning, so good at rushing down. He is just an all-around beast. If you want a character that can do it all, it's Superman.
So, CD Manny is watching this right now, and he is absolutely Bdon's biggest fan right now. Because if Predator does not lose this match, Manny has absolutely 0 chance of qualifying.
Oh, yes.
Think about that. Bdon has to win this, not only for his own sake, but also for Manny's.
So then he is just, I mean, right now he's like, he's going out and buying like a Dr. Fate helmet and like, I don't know, getting a tattoo of an onk. He really wants Bdon to win, but just for now. And then he's going to get it removed and he's going to break the helmet as soon as he manages to get into Grand Finals, if he does. Oh, and that's going to be a punish. Nice, lots of damage. Meter burn roll to get out of there, but actually that was a really nice whiff punish. Dive bomb able to get an angle that he couldn't have reached. Oh, and we're just seeing this zoning work so well.
You will betray your kin.
And the life lead has just completely gone in Bdon's favor here. It's been a little bit of a more slow-moving match, which is, of course, in Bdon's
what
favor.
a cover.
Yeah, that was, I mean, that's so great because he's making a safe wake-up even safer.
Yeah.
Oh, and this usage of meter burn roll from Bdon has been very, very useful. He's managed to get a lot of punishes and get out of a lot of pressure situations.
Oh, and he tried to use that omp to get out of the way, including the interactable, and Predator's just jumping all over him now, and that should do it.
Using a little bit of meter, but overall it's worth it, getting him back in the corner before he gets the kill.
Oh no, and this is...
Oh no, this is a tough spot. Yeah, you have to clash right there. On top of that, Bdon has the meter advantage, so he will be able to get back a little bit of life, but he did not want to eat that. I mean, Superman, he went from doing over 600 damage in the corner to doing almost 600 damage in the corner for one bar.
Of damage, look at that conversion. As Clash is still available, and there it is, 1-to-1. Is Bdon gonna stop him from potentially stopping the bleeding? And he is, he's gonna bet it.
Oh, and that's a lot of damage.
Nice. Wow, 2-to-2 Bdon. Let's go. If you're in it for exciting sets, you want to root for Bdon here. It is now 2-to-2, but it is now anyone's game, excuse me.
Yeah, and as a reminder, we were talking about CD Manny, who's rooting for Bdon to win.
He's a bigger Bdon fan than anyone right now.
That's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to out fanboy me at the moment. But, you know, we're just talking about him. These two players are the other ones vying for that spot. And, of course, winning this means that you get that entire extra set of padding. So one of these players is going to move on to Grand Finals in winners, and if they win the entire tournament...
I just realized they both have the same Joker player card.
Begin.
Oh yeah, you're right, they do. All right, first hit by Predator. And this is the final game. Oh wow, could have got a much bigger conversion, but that should be huge. No, actually could have used the background bounce, might still. Whoa! Using the meter before the background bounce, getting a strange little reset right there. Not able to get a conversion off of it, but a huge
Actually, I think that was still part of the combo. I think he was just trying to get as much damage as he possibly could. Wow, speaking of damage, Predator turning it on.
And Bdon needs to turn that off because he has such a life deficit. He's in the corner again. I think I would have clashed at that point. But, you know, he uses his meter to get out, and he's going to have to go on the aggressive, I think, at this point.
No, he has to. Zoning is not going to work out. Oh, and he misses a conversion.
Uncharacteristic, but I guess there was a little bit more block stun than he thought on that block string. Oh, and yeah, that's without a doubt a clash.
Magic weakens your power.
Not for long.
It is still within the realm of possibility for Bdon, but it's going to be very difficult because he had an absolutely horrific start.
I mean, we've seen huge comebacks from him, but he's going to have to just pull everything out if he wants to make it. And that was a good start, but a dropped conversion is a big deal. No punish on the down two on block, but still bad positioning for Bdon. He tries it down two. No. I don't know if that's what he tried, but whoa, weird anti-air. Good conversion. Gets the setup, gets another opening, full damage. Oh, that dash punch did so much damage. Now lasers, rolls behind the laser.
Wow, the problem is he doesn't even have bar to potentially heal himself.
I mean, he could use the normal, but it won't matter.
It. Bdon falls, and so does CD Manny's dream.
Superman wins.
Yes, unfortunately, it appears that he's not at enough points to be able to now qualify, just because Predator will guarantee himself second. And I guess because Predator is just a little bit above, he is fourth place right now, that's enough that even a first place win for CD Manny and then a second place placement for Predator would still not be quite enough points. So really, the only thing that could change right now is if Bdon manages to defeat CD Manny, make it back into Grand Finals, and then it will literally be a battle in Grand Finals to see who makes it to that fourth place spot.
And you gotta really feel for Manny. He played so well tonight, and he still potentially can play well tonight, but his fate was not even in his own hands. Literally, his fate was in the Fate player Bdon's hands.
Yeah, he did his best, but unfortunately, I mean, you know, he can still make it here.
Bdon here though.
He could very potentially, but I mean, I know at this point, you know, he's worked so hard to make it all the way through this bracket, and I mean, he just wants to do his best anyway.
Sure.
So.
And Manny is always a player that's wanted to do that. So don't expect him to go easy or let up on the gas. He's still going to try to beat the crap out of Bdon, but he just can no longer make it to the regional finals. His dream is, as we like to say, or not like to say, the dream is dead.